Do you know what almost every beginner trader has in common? They think that the more information on the screen, the better the decision is. 5 indicators, 3 levels, 2 moving average, and the result is just complete paralysis. Signals contradict each other, making a decision feels impossible, and the moment is gone. I went through that myself, guys, and at that point I just removed everything unnecessary. I kept 2 tools, Fractal and RSI. The first catches the trend reversal and the second confirms it's real and not just a false signal. And today I'll show you how they work together. 4 trades, one of them deliberately bad, so you can't see the mistake happening in real time. $100 at the start and $531 at the end. So stay until the end. There is a moment in here that changes how you approach trading. By the way, everyone watching this video can work with me completely for free. On the Telegram channel, I trade every day and show all my actions live. Real signals, trade breakdowns, and answer to any questions. It's all there. If you just want to watch and learn, go ahead. And if you want to connect to copy trading, my trades will be automatically copied to your account. You don't need to do anything on your own. The link is in the description. Click it, join the channel and message me, and I will tell you how to get started today. Let's set everything up together. Follow me step by step. Chart type candles, time frame 1 minute. Open the indicator section and add to Fractal and RSI. Fractal, increase the period to 3. This removes false signals, the indicator becomes more precise. And leave the style as default. Now RSI, reduce the period to 7. This makes the indicator more sensitive to price changes. In the star settings, disable level 50, we don't need it here. Main line is turquoise and thicker. Level 70 and 30 will be blue and also thicker. And done! Remember how these 2 RSI levels look, 70 at the top and 30 at the bottom. The entire strategy logic is built around them. And for now, it's time to start. Found the first setup, open in a sell trade, amount $100 and time 5 minutes. And let's break it down. Fractal. The market had a strong uptrend, price was rising steadily and reached its peak. At that point, a green fractal trigger appeared above the chart. This signals the end of the uptrend. So first signal is received. But actually, fractal alone is not enough. It shows the trend is ending, but doesn't guarantee the reversal is real. And that's exactly why we need RSI. RSI now. During the uptrend, the indicator line was above level 70, the overbought zone. When the price started reversing, the line moved down and crossed level 70 from top to bottom. So this is the second signal, confirmation received. Both indicators point to the same thing, guys. The uptrend is over, a downward trend is beginning. And I only open a trade when both conditions are met. I know that it might seem like there is a lot to track from the first sight, but in practice, your eye adjusts very quickly. After a few sessions of a demo account, you'll spot the signal in seconds. Price is dropping steadily, building well below the open trade line, no doubt. And boom, guys, the first trade is in profit. So my balance grew to $221. Great start, and sure, we're moving on. The next trade is a special one. I'm opening it deliberately in a bad setup. Amount is $10 and opening a sell trade. And here's what I say. Fractal gave a signal, a green trigger appeared above the chart. It suggests the uptrend may be ending. Looks like the first signal is there. But look at RSI. The indicator line is dropping, but it never crossed level 70. It's just sitting below it and continuing to fall without crossing it actually. And the rule is simple and firm. RSI must cross level 70 from top to bottom for a downward trend, or level 30 from bottom to top for an uptrend. No crossover means the setup isn't formed and no trade is possible in here. I opened this trade on purpose so you could see what a full setup looks like. And remember it not as a rule from a book, but as a real example you watched happen. Price is still below the entry line. There is a small chance, but that would be just luck, not strategy. Unfortunately, price moved up, a $10 loss. But I hope now you understand why just fractal is never enough. The third trade, sell again. Both indicators gave the signal and amount is $150. Clean setup. Fractal confirmed the end of the uptrend, RSI crossed level 70 downward, and everything by the rules. And while the trade runs, I want to say something that sounds kind of obvious, but almost nobody actually follows. If you're looking at the setup and feel even the slightest doubt, don't enter. Just watch. Just watch how the price moves. It costs you nothing, and you keep your capital while gaining free experience. The best way to get rid of doubts is practice on a demo account. No risk of losing real money, but plenty of opportunity to learn how to read setups with confidence. When you've seen 100 similar signals, the 101st you won't hesitate at all. Doubt is not a weakness, it's a signal to wait. The market isn't going anywhere because the next good setup will come for sure, guys. Price fluctuated a little but is now dropping steadily. The downward trend is holding. And bingo, guys, another profitable trade in here. So now my balance is $347. And now I'm looking for the last setup. And the last trade of the session, this time to raise the price. The setup is fully formed. Fractal gave a signal from below, RSI crossed level 30 from bottom to top. Both indicators point to an uptrend, opening with confidence. And while the trade runs, one final thought, guys. This strategy works precisely because there's nothing extra in it. Each one of the two indicators has its own role, and only together do they give a reliable signal. Remove one and the strategy just falls apart. That's why it matters not to cut corners, not to open a trade when only one signal is there, not to rush. Wait and enter correctly. And yes, guys, the last trade is in profit too. So now my balance grew to $531. 4 trades, 1 deliberately losing, and still the final result is more than 5 times the starting amount. That's what trading by the rules looks like. Today we worked with 2 indicators. Fractal catches the trend reversal and RSI confirms its reliability through level 70 and 30. 2 conditions for entry and both are required. Fractal alone is not enough. RSI without Fractal is not a signal either, only together. Start on a demo account, look for setups where both indicators agree. At first, just observe without opening trades. Then start entering. Give yourself time to get comfortable with the strategy logic, friends. And drop a comment, have you worked with the Fractal before or it is your first time seeing it? And sure, see you in the next videos.